Hello, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here with us for the second day here in the craft house. They've given us the keys back again. I mean, I can't quite believe it after what went down in the craft house yesterday with Mr. Keith, but you know what? He's not here now, so that's the thing. It is me, it is the lovely Debbie, who I'll introduce you to in just a few moments' time, with the amazing Katy Sue designs. The goodies that we've got from Katy Sue today are absolutely incredible. Craft kits galore. Whether it's florals that you love, whether it is your dogs and cats and your pets that you love, we've got you covered. And I tell you what, we've got some absolutely brilliant kits. If you're ever stuck for what to say, what to write, the words that you need on a project, we have got you covered right across the range on the show today. Really simple, these kits as well. So simple that yours truly is going to be doing some crafting in this show. Whoop, whoop. They're bend-proof, and if I ever say that, then you genuinely know that these kits can be used by anybody. And the other thing before we get into it is to say, get across the website, shop the show, shop the day, see all the deals very fast in our preview wake-up call show, and everything. US viewers, listen up. I'm talking to you, y'all. Tariff-free! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, everything on the show is tariff-free, so the price you see is the price you pay. With it being a third-party show, obviously there will be one price on the screen. Club Inspired doesn't come into it. However, everything is discounted. Let's say hello to the lady to the side at studio, who is... Oh, that was very Yorkshire. Where did that come from? Let's say hello... I don't know again. Let's say hello to the lady the other side of the studio, who is ready to get crafting and to have some fun and play in this show. It is the one and only Debbie Fisher. How are you?
Hello, Ben.
Hey, hello, Debbie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm all right, Debbie. I'm looking forward to the show with you, and I'll go to foot of our stage.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. It is actually going to be so much fun. We've done an hour. We've now got 2 hours of Katy Sue. Katy Sue is amazing. They are a brand that have been around for over 32 years, which is incredible. They were run for a mother and daughter team. So Doreen and Sue are a mum and daughter, and the company started off with making porcelain dolls, would you believe?
Yeah.
Which is incredible. And they went on to do sort of cake making. They even had at one point, not cake making, making the moulds to make all the cake decorations. They even had a chef. I can't remember the name of the chef that they had working for them, but the chef that was working for them was a very high class chef.
Oh yeah.
And he used to do all the cake decorating and that for Katy Sue, which is amazing. And now they do paper crafting, which is incredible. And the paper crafting kits they do are honestly just beautiful and very, very high quality, I would say. The imagery is beautiful, everything that you get in the pack is amazing, and I absolutely love everything they've bought. Especially, do we still have peel-offs, Johnny? Because the peel-offs for me are just an absolute game changer for every crafter out there. Everybody needs the peel-off. So if you can afford to go for those extra pennies and get the peel-offs, whatever kit you go for the peel-offs, because they're all going to work in conjunction with everything.
There you go, and we'll be having a look at those in just a bit. The peelables are incredible. We've got a bundle deal for you, and then some individual ones as well, covering all sorts of different occasions and sentiments. We've got Becky on the show for the socials. Hello. Let me just give you a little wave. I feel bad when I don't do the little wave emoji. Ready, ready, ready? Boop. There we go. Just to say, Katy Sue is the brand as well, in case a few of you were expecting to see a lady called Katy Sue. Doreen the demonstrator is coming up next time. Yeah, next time. Debbie today with Katy Sue, which is the brand. Jen Shank says, good morning, everyone. Hello. Hello to Pamela Follett, who says, hi all from Biloxi, Mississippi, USA. Biloxi. Wasn't there a TV show, or Biloxi Blues? Biloxi...
I have no idea.
Biloxi Blues.
Biloxi
Why do I know?
Blues.
Why do I name the Biloxi? I know that.
I've never heard of it.
Biloxi. Biloxi, Mississippi. Biloxi Blues. I'm sure that was a TV. Someone tell me.
It sounds like it should be, or a song or something.
Yeah. I know that name from somewhere. What?
Biloxi Blues. Biloxi Blues. Biloxi Blues.
Michelle Knits for You says good morning. Hello to Sherlan Telsford. There's a movie. See, you think I'm crackers, but I store useless bits of information. Useful, useless. Helen says, hi all from the farm near Philadelphia. And Sensational Sky says, hello, Ben and Debbie, Kate and Sue. There we go. Right, one thing I just quickly wanted to talk to you about before we get into the demos are these banners, because these have been for life. 50% of the stock has gone of these banners. You're going to get 4 packs. There are 96 of these within each pack, which gives you 384 foil banners for all sorts of different occasions. This is your relatives banner selection. If I just flip that around, you'll see one of the pages in here. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is absolutely stunning. The gold foil and you've got on the black there. You've got things like lovely daughter, special sister, amazing auntie, lovely niece. What a wonderful wife. Wonderful dad, special granddad. I mean, they're all in there, aren't they? Loads of different family members in there. And you get 4 sheets, beautifully foiled. Oh, and you get it. Have you got an open one over there?
I have got an open one.
Okay,
yes.
I'll let you open them. I won't open it because you get them in different colours as well. Pastel birthday banners. Look at the different colours you got there. Again, beautifully foiled. Things like just for you, happy birthday, special birthday, birthday wishes, birthday girl, special friend, sent with love. 96 there. 96 in your wavy birthday banners. And look at those. They've got a really cute, like, wavy design. Loads of happy birthdays in there for you in different fonts. And then lastly in this bundle is the Thinking of You banners. So flip that around and some really lovely sentiments in there, kind of like just because really, and also if you're thinking of sympathy cards, I'd say that these are brilliant. £25.16p, $35.96. Again, Debbie, I know the peelables are great, but these are great just for little sentiments, little tags onto a project when you're sort of stuck for what to say, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. I think, I'm not surprised half the stock has gone because everybody needs sentiments. So all the sentiments we've got, the peelables are amazing because they're bigger words and they're a more bolder statements. So they're sentiments and verses. So they're amazing. But these are those quick ones that you can put on. So if we look at the pastels, you can see that it's coming in those beautiful colours. But what I love about them and what Katy Sue are very clever at doing is they've got all the pastels, but these ones have got a rim around the edge, which are gold. Then you've got the silver ones, which are just fabulous. Then you've got them again here in your different colours. So you've got your greens, your sort of oranges and your lilacs there. So completely different colours. And then you've got them with the silver edge as well. So very clever at doing everything you need in all those different sentiments. Then you've got the Thinking of You banners. They're the ones that we don't always need, but they're the ones that are great to have at hand to just say anything that you want them to say.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that these aren't just, they've not just done one print sheet in one font. These are all different. You've got 3 different fonts here. So all of the words that you can see here, so the Thinking of You, the deepest sympathy, just to say, that's the same wording across, but you've got them in different fonts. So they look different. So because what style of card you have is very different. And sometimes your font you'll want to do in a different style. So you've got them in your gold and your silver, and then on here you've got your pastel colours in the Thinking of You, in your gold and of your silver. To get this amount of sentiments for that price, Ben, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah,
it's absolutely brilliant. And because they just pop out, the great thing about these is they're on a sheet. So as soon as you take one out, you can take out the middle if you want to, or the top. All the rest are going to stay in that sheet. Really well done. So all you've got is your you've got your gold and silver and your black and white, and then you've got your silver and your black and white, your gold and your black and white. So that one is your wavy birthday banners. Then you've got your relatives, which we know we've always got someone that we can send these to. Again, these are the same all the way through. So if I go to the bottom ones here, wonderful wife, wonderful wife, wonderful wife, wonderful wife. But what we have done there, oh, you're a wonderful wife.
My Laura is a wonderful wife, just in case she's watching right now.
Absolutely. Or darling husband. I used to always go, hello, darling.
All right, darling.
Right, darling. You've got your gold and your silver in the white and your gold and silver in the black. So brilliant to have at hand. And they cover everybody. They cover everyone from your male and your female. So I absolutely love them. But grab them because if half went in an hour earlier, I think these ones could be going as well.
Yeah, they are brilliant and great stash builders for that sort of price. And again, let's take note here and appreciate the fact this is tariff free. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. George, are you going to make me a coffee? Yeah. Oh, have you not done it? Where is it? Oh, we can bring it in. Sorry, I got really confused earlier on because when I was saying hello in the show, George was like hovering with a coffee, and I thought, where's he put it? And I kept looking. He's brought it in. Thanks, that's really kind.
That's for you.
There he is. George with the joystick, everyone. He's back. There he is. George with the producer
George of the
chair now. Doesn't have the same ring. It'll always be George with the joystick to me. What's he giving me there? The D cup. D for dunce, probably. Let me just put that over. It's not for that. Who said that? Was that you, Johnny?
D for darling.
D for darling.
D for darling.
Dear darling. Hi to Diane Green. He says, I have some D for diva. It's not. I'm the least diva-ish person around these parts.
I think I'm the least diva-ish.
I can think of some divas here. I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And they ain't me. Ain't me.
It ain't me. Cheeky.
No, you're not. You're not. Producer Johnny, Jamie. Diane says, I have some Katy Sue Peelables, but I haven't used them. I'm looking forward to seeing Debbie show how they work. Well, Diane, you are in luck because we have got the Peelables on the show. I'm not surprised to learn here. Big stock of the Peelables. 40% of the stock has gone. This is a double bubble bundle, if you like, because you're getting 2 lots of the Peelables in here. Over 70 different Peelables in this one, and you've got 72 in the pack behind. $39.58 is the price here, so you've got that discount of what you should usually pay, about £4. $55.78 if you're shopping in the US, tariff-free, so you get about $6 off the usual price. $165 a sheet, which is good because they are, jam-packed with loads of different sentiments. A year of Peelables brings you things, and Debbie will show you more. But you've got birthdays, you've got Mother's Day, Father's Day, friendship, you've got celebrations, sympathy in there as well. And it is literally just a case of choosing which one you want to work with, peel it off. Do it carefully, obviously, and as Debbie will show you later on, I didn't even realise that when you pop these down, if you burnish them carefully, you can make the sort of backing disappear, so it looks like that font there is just printed onto whatever you've popped them down onto. The Year of Peelables also comes with the Family and Friend Peelables set. This has got again, 72 different verses, and of course it covers off all your members of the family, so mum, dad, son, daughter, brother, sister, granddaughters, grandsons, grandchildren, aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, you name it, it is in there. I think, for anyone who is serious about card making, loves to craft, sometimes the words can be the most difficult thing, I think. So if you are someone who is a little bit stuck for words, maybe you don't have a lot of stamps, maybe you're just starting off, and you find something like this a little bit easier, then dive in and grab them. But do be quick because over 40% of the stock has gone. I've never seen these Peelables before, Debbie, and I think it's a really, really fantastic idea.
Yeah, no, I hadn't seen them before at all, and I think they're honestly, I'm going to be getting these. They are absolutely amazing. And what I love about them is, like, we've all got sentiment stamps in our stash, or sentiment dies, so we've always got a sentiment that we can put on something, but do we have verses that we can use that just cover everything? I mean, literally, that Year of Peelables, if I show you some of those, is incredible. That it just gives you so many different verses of different sizes, so each one of them are about 3.5 inches in size, the actual peel off. But if you just want this piece, they're all sort of various sizes of them, but with the wishes that your birthday brings lots of nice happy things. Love that one. Then you've got also, these are birthday, but you've also got special moments there. You've got fantastic birthdays, then you've got celebrate, you've got true friends there. Love that one. True friends are never apart, even if we are always in my heart. The world is a better place because friends like you who take the time to do nice things the way you always do. Yes, you've got friendships on that one. Oh look, you've got Easter, so this is where it takes you through. You've got Valentine's Day on there, literally something for everything. Mother's Day, Father's Day, we've got Father's Day's just gone, hasn't it? It's just on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Sunday, sorry. We've got, oh look at that, twinkle twinkle little star, what a special boy you are.
Oh, that's really cute.
It's really, really lovely. You've got baby girls, so precious and sweet, welcome to the world, you make life complete. Really, absolutely beautiful. Then you've got sympathy ones in there and thoughts and prayers. Just love them, they're just amazing. To have all these in your stash, you've even got Christmas in here. How amazing is that? Absolutely love them. So many different ones that you can put onto there. And that is your year of peelables. And then on top of that, you've got ones here that literally are everything you need for your dad, your mum, your sister, your niece, your granddaughters, your grandson. So lots of different ones that you can be putting those peel-offs onto. And they literally, I've peeled that one off, as you can see. So they literally just come apart. We'll use them throughout the show, but you just take where the actual peel-off is. Let me try and find it again. I knew that would happen. If I'm trying to find it, I wouldn't find it. No, doesn't want to come off that way. So let me try it this way. There was always going to be one, isn't there? I can't do it now. Can you believe that?
Let's try it go.
Hang on, there it is.
Oh, you got it. I feel like the heat in here doesn't help.
Yeah, there we go. It's just finding that end piece, like, so you can see, completely comes off clear. Rub it down to whatever background is on it, and then you won't even see the background through it. So they're really amazing.
So you've got your double bubble bundle there, the Peelables bundle. We do then too have the individual bundles as well. So this one is the Messages of Faith. There's 48 verses in this one, so if you maybe just want to try the Peelables out, maybe you don't want to go for the full whack, you get 48 in here for $14.99 or $20.99. And this is lovely again, because I'll read you some of the verses off the back here. A little bit more religious, I suppose, really things like, may God be with you on this joyous occasion and bless your future with every happiness. May you feel God's loving presence always guiding you, wishing you a wonderful day. You've got, may you feel the love of God on this special day, and then blessings upon you each year, each day, God's hand to lead you along the way, joy in abundance, love so divine in your heart, may his light forever shine. So you've got some really, really beautiful sentiments in that one. And then the Wonderful Days is the other one, which you can go for individually. Some lovely verses in here. Once again, covering off lots of different sort of celebrations, from birthdays to anniversaries to weddings. Just read you a few of these. May this day you share be filled with love and laughter. I can never read these out without wanting to go into a Bruce Forsyth. May this day you share be filled with love and laughter. May all the days ahead be happy ever after. May you have a wonderful day with lovely memories coming your way. And how wonderful to see the love and happiness you share, to wish the very best in life to such a special pair. With such a special pair, my love. You don't get anything for a pair, not in this game. With love on your wedding day. So you've got, I even sounded like Brucey then. So you've got another set of 48 there, $14.99 or $20.99, all tariff free. Next. Right, can we get a vote going here, please? And you can't say both, because that's not allowed. You've got to pick one side or the other. 40% of the Pets die-cut decoupage have gone here, but can we have a vote, please, in the comment? Are you team dog or are you team cat? You can't say both. You've got to pick one or the other. If you've got a cat or a dog...
It's really hard.
But you've got to say, so Johnny, dog. Jamie, cat. It doesn't mean that you can't still love both, but what is your... Me was team cat, now team dog. Debbie?
Oh, the kittens are so cute. I'm going to go dog.
Team dog? Jake and George, we think, would be cats, because they both have cats. I'm just talking generally as well. Oh, Becky, on the socials, what are you going for, please? You need to have a vote as well, team dog or team cat. Let me know. You can still love both, but which is your favourite? I mean, from these two kits, you're going to struggle, because Trudy's team cat, I've just heard. Kelly's team dog. Look at the kittens here, though. Janice's team cat.
I mean, the kittens are really, like, creative, aren't they?
They are. I mean, like this one here, which Debbie's put together, you've got two kittens in plant pots. I mean, that is just one of the cutest things ever, isn't it?
And actually, I've not really looked at it, but they are all hobbies, aren't they? You've got quilting,
yep.
Scrapbooking.
Embroidery.
Yeah, gardening, dressmaking, baking, pottery, knitting, painting, cooking, craft cupboard, and
stealing.
your jewellery maker.
Oh, jewellery making. I thought that one was stealing down there.
It's got it written at the bottom, 12 craft scenes included.
Ah, well, they're very cute. Oh, we'll have to ask our big boss, Dan's just coming through. Can you ask when she goes to the gallery, Johnny? Team cat or team dog? She can't say both either.
Let's have a guess. What do we think Diane is?
Will be
I think she might be team
dog.
cat.
Oh, let's find out.
Oh,
She's team dog.
dog.
I thought. Look at the dogs, by the way. Obviously, the best one here. Let's get a big zoom in on that one. The Bordeaux Collie, because it's drinking red wine. See what I did there? But how cute is that? And look, if I just show you the layers that you can build up there with your foam pads, you can use your chunky glue if you want to. But the scenes again here are absolutely cute. And look, I mean, obviously I'm team dog / team collie, but you've got all your different dogs in here from your collies, greyhounds, corgis, spaniels, you've got your sausage dogs, you've got Labradors, Dalmatians, King Charles, Beagles. I mean, they are just the funniest dog breed ever, aren't they? You've also got your Cockapoos, Alsatians, and then Retrievers. Let us know in the comments again, you know, alongside Team Dog, Team Cat, what you've got. If you've got a dog, what breed? I don't know if I dare utter these words. No, Johnny? He knows what I'm going to say. I won't, because I... Okay. If you've got a dog or a cat that looks like any of the animals in this set, send them in. But if we go offline and break, it's your fault, because that's what normally happens.
You've got one you can send. I can send my Doug. I got my Doug from the weekend.
Have you got your picture there?
Yeah, I've got my picture.
You find your picture of Doug, and I'll find a picture. You guys have seen Molly Collie like so many times. But listen, half of the stock has gone here. Half of the stock, £23.38, £32.38. That's the price you pay. You're making a discount on what you would normally pay. Remember, everything is tariff-free. That's why we're so busy again. That's why it was busy yesterday, because our US friends are taking the opportunity to shop. They see this sign. They know they want to grab. And these kits are so easy to use, as you're going to see. They're bend-proof. We'll prove it to you later on, because I'm going to be crafting along with Debbie. But before we see those pictures, let's go through this in detail with you, Debbie. I mean, just screams cuteness, doesn't it?
Do you know what? I love this kit. I mean, we're all pet lovers, aren't we? Whether it's dogs or cats, we just love our animals. And even if someone doesn't, I love the fact that they're all done around these picnics.
Yeah.
So there's a few of them that have got the red wine, but most of them are quite sensible, like me, and have a bottle of water, which I love. You know, you've just got all these ones. I've just realised that all the breeds are at the bottom there, so we were trying to work out who they were earlier. You've got a whippet.
Say again, sorry.
Whippet. All the names of them are underneath. Say where they are. You know, we were trying to work out where they were. Yeah, Cocker Spaniel, Corgi, Cavalier, King Charles. So yes, we've got all of those ones. But this is what you want. You've got absolutely a jam-packed sheet of all your decoupage. What Katy Sue have done is literally use every single piece of this cardstock to put something to decoupage up. And I absolutely think they're fabulous. And even if you don't want to decoupage them, you could have then two toppers. You could have this one topper, and then you could literally decoupage this dog up with the teacup around it, and it's just going to give you two individual toppers. So I've already took one off of there, because we are going to be using them later. So you're getting all of those, all your different dogs that you're getting there. So all your you get 4 sheets in total, and then you get these beautiful toppers. And actually, that's really, Ben, when you look at it, that's one topper. So let me bring this one in. You could be using that just as your topper for your card. Then you could be using this as a topper. And then you might just want one of these that you use on your nesting dies. So if you want to be really frugal with this, you can absolutely. But the fact that you can 3D these up, and they have this amazing, these really remind me of what I used to do with my mum years ago when we used to decoupage, but we used to have to fussy cut every single piece out. And then we used to put it onto tiles, square tiles. My mum used to buy cheap from the tile shop. And we used to stick them on our walls, which we absolutely love doing. But it's absolutely beautiful, the dimension that you can get with these dogs, or you can just leave them just flat. So a great one to have with that puppy one. I just love it.
They are fantastic. There's a lot of chat about, I knew this would be popular, because whenever we talk about dogs and cats on this channel, you guys just go absolutely crazy. Team Cat for Pat. Janice says Team Cat. Kelly says afternoon Ben, and Debbie Team Dog. Becky says I'm Team Dog. Hubby's just agreed for us to have one. So I'm on the lookout for a chocolate Labrador. You sure you don't want a collie?
I hope you've got patience. Labs are lovely, but they're hard work.
And a lot of food as well, because they're hungry dogs, aren't they?
They are hungry dogs.
Good morning. Karen says, with this weather, it's definitely a stay in bed and craft day. Hi also to Mary Beth, Team Dog. Very cute, says Sherlan Telsford. Team Dog for Tim. Janice says, the chef cat is just like my Simon. Zoe says English Springer Spaniel. And Team Dog for Sherry Duncan. She says currently a German Shepherd. Janelle says a Great White Pyrenees here on our farm. I'm sure, Janelle, didn't you not send in a picture of your dog previously? I'm sure we've seen your pet. And I must say also a massive thank you to Trudy says, hi to George of the joystick. Glad to put a face to the name. Now we need to see the rest of the team, please. I mean, you don't. But also thank you to Carol, who says, Ben, the D on your cup stands for debonair, delectable and distinguished.
Sorry, who was she talking about?
I'll tell you, I'll let you into a little secret there, Carol. The 3 words they called me in the gallery that started with D weren't those 3. And I can't repeat what they were on air. Moving swiftly on, let's have a look at the Pretty Petals. These are fab again. And 40% of the stock has gone. This is the price. Remember, we are going to be selling out in this first hour, I think, if we're not careful here. So do be quick. And once you start seeing again how simple these are to put together, the light bulb moment's going to happen and you're going to want to grab them. No scissors required with these. It's like Phil Collins, wasn't it? Oh, no, that was no jacket required. But what it says is, I make myself laugh, it will make a minimum of 8 cards. However, as Debbie was like talking you through with the cats and the dogs there, you can be more frugal with the decoupage elements. So you don't have to use every single piece of every single sheet each time around. So you've obviously got the card bases there, but then you might find that you have elements left over which you can then use on other projects as well. This is the set which is your flower patch pot, so you get 4 different designs, and the cards are really super cute, and you don't necessarily, again, have to stick that element into the plant pot. You can leave it to pull out and have a little sentiment, little verse on there. So those are super cute. The other set is the Pretty Petals picket fence. I know if we get time, we're going to do as much as we can in this show, but if you want to see this one demoed, go back to Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on, and Debbie did a demo right at the end of the show, around about 22, the end of the show, and pop together a cute little card just like so. Again, you get all of the elements in here to be able to create a minimum of 8 cards. And the genius about this also is you get envelopes, and I didn't realise until Debbie was demoing in the last show, you literally don't need anything else because you get all your foam pads included too. And that doesn't happen very often, Debbie, does it? When you think of card kits, you normally get the kit, but then you have to spend more on the adhesives.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, which is not natural, isn't it, that you would do that? But actually, I love the fact that you're getting everything, including your envelopes, including all your foam pads in 2 different sizes as well. So when you haven't got, you see us, I know we do different size foam pads, but you haven't got to snip into them. You literally use your small ones or your large ones.
Sorry. Sorry. I've got some pictures over here. Do you want me to show them now? I'll go show them. This is a picture. This is Michelle's cat. It's a cat Telfie. What? Oh, that's the name of the cat. The cat is called Plup.
Plup?
Plup.
That's a funny name. Plup.
He's watching.
Oh, I love that. It's so funny.
Cat Telfie. Cat and dog Telfies, if you want to, feel free. We've also got...
I was thinking to myself, that doesn't look like a cat. And I was like I was trying to work out the shape, and then I realised it was just its ear.
Yeah, look in the other. Now you'll recognise this picture.
Hey, that's my dog.
Who's that?
That's Doug. He's a Cavapoo. That's my
cute.
daughter's dog, Doug. He is the loveliest dog you'll ever find. He loves people. He's just gorgeous. He's so placid. He's just a beautiful dog. They're really lucky. You know when you just get a dog that's so good and he's so lovely and he's brilliant with my granddaughters. He loves them so much.
Aw, that was like our Mac. Bless him, he was like the most chilled out border collie you'd ever wish to have. And now we've got Molly. A completely different personality. But we love them all, don't we? We love them all. You could add a dog or cat to the fence, says Karen. I mean, absolutely, you could do that. Mix and match these around. Why not? Crafty Annie says, Ben, I don't have a dog or a cat, but I do love the kittens. And Lynette says, Team Cat, but I love the dogs too. My Labrador was the best. Rosalind says, currently, I'm Team Dog. I have been called Dr. Dolittle over the years for having guinea pigs, dogs, cats, birds and fish at the same time. I mean, that is a serious undertaking there, Rosalind, isn't it? But yeah, we've got the guinea pigs as well at home. What are they called? Sunflower and Bluebell. Those are the ones that Daisy asked for Christmas a few years ago. And I was like, well, if you get them, give it 2 weeks, she'll be bored. No, she won't. She will. She won't. She was. So, yeah, it's a short story. So now... we look after them. Although very good actually in the summer months, we get them out during the day and they keep the lawn nice and trim for me, which is always very good. This next one is your garden florals. So I've got Wellington boots and the really super cute watering cans for you as well. These are great. Once again, everything you need, every single element you need to be able to create the cards that you're seeing on the front of the packaging here. And again, I'll let Debbie take you fully around these. But look, super cute, really, really simple to do in their simplest form. And I say that because we were talking earlier on that, you know, if you are fairly new, you know, you're going to be sticking these together and creating some really cards really quickly, really easily. But then if you are, you know, a little bit more experienced, you can titivate these, you know, add a little bit more, add some inks, add some sparkle to them if you want to, but in their simplest form, they're still really, really super cute cards. So you're going to create those from your wonderful Wellington boots. And then this one, I don't know, are we team watering can or are we team Wellington boots? I think they're both as equally
Oh, I love them both,
cute,
yeah. I mean,
they?
I do love the welly boots. I think there's something really fun about your flowers in your welly boots.
Yeah.
But I love the watering can as well. They're both amazing.
The watering cans, again, you've got in those 4 different designs just here. So again, lots to be able to create with. You've got your 8 different makes with that, but again, depends how frugal you are with these. But they're a lot of fun once again. And for lots of different occasions again, I suppose, Debbie, because, I mean, they could be anything really, couldn't they? For those?
Absolutely could be anything, yes. And if you didn't want to use it as a normal card base like they're designed to be, you could just put them onto your card. So if you want to make a card out of it, you could absolutely do that. Shall we have a quick look and see what you're getting in them? So again, you get your sheet here, but you also get your cheat sheet at the back. So it tells you exactly how to make it, where to put your foam pads, where to put your foam pads on here, and how to layer them up, and then being able to place in the slot, because above, so on this one, if I just show you, on the top of the welly, there's actually a slot. So let me just, so you can see it. Let me get my pokey tool. That actually, you can see there's a slot along the top here, which is where your little place card will go down into. So everything's been designed so well. And then don't forget to use every one of these, because these are cute little toppers that you can then cut out and keep and place on your cards as well. So you're getting all your different ones in your designs on there. And then you're getting all your floral decoupage sheet as well, which are stunning. And you get so many flowers here, loads of different ones that you get, and you get your birds and your sentiments on there as well, plus your envelopes, plus your foam pads, couldn't think of the word then, your foam pads on there. So that one is your Wellington boots, and then your watering can works exactly the same way. You've got your cheat sheet on the back, which really just tells you exactly how to put them together. But the 3D flowers that you get in this one are incredible. I mean, look at these poppies. I mean, they literally are popping out at you, aren't they? They're just gorgeous. And then you've got all these additional ones to layer on top, all of the daffodils that you've got, and your tulips. So that's a real spring one. And then you've got all of your watering cans, plus your different pieces here that you can decorate them with, and extra sentiments as well. And again, you get the cards with them, and you get your foam pads in your 2 different sizes as well. These are exceptional kits, and if ever you lose your mojo or you're not quite sure what to go for, how to work with, these are definitely the kits you want to keep in your stash, so they're just ready to use as soon as you want to.
One more set to show you, then we've kind of got through everything, and then we will start popping some of these together for you. Thank you for the pictures. We'll see some more of those in just a second. The boots are adorable, says Rosalind. Janice Watson says Team Wellies. Hi, Jeffrey Langley, you've joined us. Good to see you. Say hi to Ben and Mus Giggles and the most super talented CTV crew. And Love to Create LC says Team Wellies. This next set again is 3D decoupage. It's the floral collection. So you've got 4 designs in your floral and 4 designs in your Thinking of You, 12 sheets in total, so 3 of each. And again, allowing you, similar to the dogs and the cats, to create some really cute decoupage toppers for your projects. And it's all about those beautiful flowers again. This one is super cute because you're going to get a whole range of different florals actually. You've got tulips in here, you've got beautiful roses as well, hydrangeas feature, but once again all of those different elements to be able to pop these beautiful toppers together for all sorts of different projects, for all sorts of different occasions, you know, whether it is a happy birthday, whether it's a celebration. Flowers, I mean, you can use for anything really, can't you? I mean, as much as hopefully you won't be, but you know, Thinking of You could be, you know, just because, could be just to put a smile on somebody's face. It could be indeed that you're sending somebody a get well soon card. could be a sympathy card, but you've got plenty of options once again, and plenty of elements within these sets to very quickly, very easily be able to pop these together. You will need your glues and foam pads separate to these, but you know, we're obviously assuming if you're watching us, you're already into your craft and you already have those. If you don't, you can pick them up off the website. That bundle again is $26.98 if you're in the UK, $37.78 if you're shopping in the US, tariff free. We'll have a look at this and then we'll still have a little bit of a play. And yeah, if there's anything particular you want to see, just give us a shout, because we're quite happy to play today. Another really lovely couple of kits here, Debbie.
Oh, so nice, aren't they? I love the imagery on these ones. They're very pretty. And also, whatever Katy Sue print onto, it's real quality, real quality. It's 150 GSM, and it's just beautiful. And it's do you know when you sometimes touch imagery like this, you get fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't do that because the quality of the paper is absolutely amazing. So you're getting your, this one is your floral collection, and you're getting your birds here on the branches and all these different elements as well. So you've got additional little signs. So straight away I'm thinking to myself, this would be a great little easel card you could make, because this could be your stopper or this could be your stopper. You've got all these additional elements. You could make a really lovely little easel card out of that one. Then you've got your, so you've got 3 sheets of each. I love this one because I think this has got this dark background, but it's also got this beautiful pop of colour, which is stunning. Then we go on to our next one, which is this one, the teacups and the tea cakes. Very English, isn't it? So
very, yes. That'll be you on Saturday.
That will be me on Saturday. Yes, it absolutely will be, with my cream teas, my scones. Scones
Want
or
to get
scones.
that pinky in the air.
Absolutely. Although I don't drink the tea gets passed on. I just ask for water.
Ah, you have to have something a bit better than a glass of water.
Well, we're then going to go and have cocktails.
Ah,
so,
right,
yeah. Well,
get your pinky in the air for the cocktails.
Yes, exactly. Perhaps I should ask if I can have a teacup to drink my water in. That will make me feel like I'm having a proper afternoon tea. And then you've got the bag as well with all the flowers. So that's the first one that you've got in that collection. And then the one we're going to be using to do a demo is the Thinking of You. So this one has, I mean, these are stunning, absolutely stunning. You've got so many components here that you can layer on top of each other or use them separate. You're actually getting 2 of each. Oh no, 3. Sorry, I keep saying 2, and you get 3 of each design on here.
Sheets, isn't it?
The hydrangeas are stunning, look absolutely amazing, and literally look like they're popping off the page. So I absolutely love those ones. The lilies are just beautiful. The glass vase on there is stunning. Everything about these is beautiful. And then we're going to be using this one to do a demo with. So I've sort of done a card as well, because I thought, let's show how we can put all of these into cards and use papers from our own collections. So we've got our foam pads. You don't get the foam pads with these ones, I don't believe. No, you don't.
No.
But I've took these out of my other one. But we do foam pads if you're just going for these ones and need them. So the first thing I've done is just pop this one out, which is your main topper. And then we're going to pop this together with our different components. Now, what's brilliant about these, Ben, is it actually tells you what they are numbered wise. So I know that this is my number 1 because that's my main topper.
Okay.
This one's got number 2, so I know it's my number 2. Then we've got number 3, number 4, number 5. Now, once you get to number 5, it then goes off because we've then got other 5s. So we've got a 5 here, a 5 up there. So they've put them, and a 5 over here as well. This is part of that, so that comes off there like that. So we've got our number 5. So be mindful of where these flowers are. Then it tells me, oh, we've got number 4s there as well, see. Then it tells me number 6. So then you're going to go to your biggest one of your number 6, and then you can start using these additional flowers for your number 6 to lay down, and then you've got your number 7s as well. So it tells you all your numbered form. So what I'm going to do first of all, because I want to put these down and keep them flat, I'm going to make my card. Now, I've been prepping back at the house, so I've had to use cardstock that's just there, which are some old pads. This one, can you remember what this one's from, Ben? I don't think you can, because I think it was before your time.
Show it. Just
I couldn't believe. Huh?
Show it. Turn it around again.
Let me just stick it. Let me just put the tape on it, and then we will stick it down.
Ooh, let's see if we can get some guesses in on the comments.
Let's get some guesses. Who knows what this is from?
What is it? Is it florals?
I'd be very impressed if anybody got this one.
I'm gonna have to come over. It's not really.
It's florals, so it's got a flower design. No,
Doesn't really spring to mind. Someone will, let's get some guesses in.
But what's nice, I thought that goes really well with the topper itself, the pages, and then there was a plaid pad. And I thought, actually, for some reason, that works as well.
Oh,
so
it
I
does.
thought, yeah, let's mix and match them and just put different ones in. So we're just going to place that one in there. So, yeah, if you can guess, yeah, I'd be very impressed.
I'm sure somebody watching right now will know. I'm sure.
Right, so all I'm going to do is place that onto there. And this is what's nice about just using up scraps, using things that you've got in your stash. Because the other thing we've got back at the house, because we've got a big craft table, we've got the, I can't even remember what they were now, Ben, but do you know the big tiered boxes, like the purple trays? And there was a big stack, and there was like
purple trays.
Yeah, I mean, is that before your time? Because that is at the house, and it's got all the dies and papers, and it's got loads of stuff in there.
What, the year of craft, you mean?
No, it wasn't a year of crafts. It was dotty, so it's purple dotty, and it's a stacked system that it had drawers that you pull out, and there was 3 drawers in it with purple trays. Someone will know what they are. I can't remember what they're from.
Is the collection Rustic Wedding?
Nope.
That was Lorraine's guess.
Nope.
Rustic Wedding.
Rustic Wedding. That was a really old one.
How far back are we going with this paper from this collection, do you think?
Oh my goodness. Oh. How far back? We've got to be going about 5 years.
Oh, so it's just before my time then.
No, it's got to be longer than that. I'm going to say maybe 7 or 8 years. Yeah, I can't believe that. Yeah, it is a very old one. And probably not your usual paper pad that you would think of, if that gives you any indication.
Not your usual paper pad. We're a bit slow on guesses, I've got to say. I think you might have got our viewers
yeah, I
here.
think I might have done.
What were the initials?
S and L. 2 words.
S-L.
And it's a Sarah signature.
S-L. Yeah, S-L.
and
Sarah
L.
Sig-
Yes. Really got you now, haven't I? It's quite old. I don't know how old though. I was really shocked to see it at the house, and then I was like, oh, that really matches. I'm going to use some of the papers out of there.
Is it special?
Nope.
Something?
It is something. No, not something.
Oh, not the word something. Silent?
No. It's a play on words, the first word.
Play on words.
Tell me when you give up.
Swan Lake, says Ruth.
Nope. Well, this is a good game.
This is a good game. Should do this on a Friday night.
Yep, S and L.
Sunshine?
Nope.
Play on words. Sun. Song.
No. Just while
Special.
you're guessing. No, not special. What about the L? What could L be? What I'm
Lovely.
actually doing with this is using the foam pads on the back before I put them on, so it makes it a lot easier.
Mary's got it. I think Mary's got it.
Okay.
So lovely.
Yes.
S-E-W.
Yes.
Mary Coat, take a bow.
Well
You've done it.
done, Mary. That's amazing.
So lovely.
So lovely.
So, it was
So-
all soft craft themed.
Yes, so Sarah brought out a signature collection for soft crafts, but in paper craft. So it had like a sewing machine die, and then there was a paper pad. Can't remember what else came out with the So Lovely. Oh, it had little hoops that you could do faux embroidery.
Yeah. Wasn't it? Did you say those mini embossing folders are in there as well with the different
I think
designs
there was.
on?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I think there was. Yeah.
I vaguely remember seeing some of the hardware, but not the papers. Wow. Is that
Yeah.
was that a pad then, or just like a random like?
That was a 12 by 12 pad.
Wow.
Yeah.
6 years
6
ago.
years. I said between 7 and 8 years. Yeah. So it was at the house.
Well, there you go.
And that's what we've been using. Jamie was 6, did you just say then? Oh, 16. Oh yeah, he would have been really young then. Yes, time flies, doesn't it, when you're having fun?
Yeah. Or as Kermit the Frog says, time's fun when you're having flies. Kermit Frog.
What did Miss Juice go? Hiya!
Hiya! Oh, Kermit Wormy.
Yeah, Miss
Miss Piggy.
My Kermit Wormy, yeah.
Rosalind's got the collection so lovely, she says.
Ah, yeah, it was nice. Liked it. Right, now, sorry, see me sticking all my little foam pads down, but once they're down, I would always recommend sticking them on the back. You could do this with quite a few of your sheets, actually, Ben, and then they're ready to go whenever you want them.
Yeah.
So what we're going to now start doing is putting these into place. Now, we're going to give this a bit of a wiggle, just to take out all those little notches. Notches, that's the word I was trying to think
Buenos
of
noches.
earlier. So, and all those little notches. And just give it a wiggle where they are, and then they'll come off lovely. So I'm going to leave these ones in the holder still, and we're going to start putting these down. The other biggest tip I can give you is, if I can find, there it is, use your pokey tool to take the little pieces off.
Oh, yeah.
Because they come off much easier just by tapping into them. And also, I mean, I always say it, but still do it, but you don't have to take every one off. So if you wanted to leave some in place, it doesn't matter. They're just going to add to that being a little bit more dimensional. So let's just then pop these ones on. I do love this image, I think it's beautiful. Now, what I always tend to do, Ben, is, and another little tip, if you are a little bit unsteady or not sure, or you know, you think you're going to put it in the wrong place,
Yeah.
put just a little tiny bit of glue on the back of them, and that will give you a bit of wiggle room. So what I normally do is, when I'm looking, I look at the bottom and I look at a top corner, and then if you can guarantee if you've got both in place,
that's a good idea.
then you know that you're in the right place
Yeah.
to position it down. So that's all we're going to do, is pop that into place like that, and then you know that you've put that down into the right position. And just that one gives you that beautiful dimension, but we're going to go in and put the rest in. So we've got a number 3.
Yeah, like you say, you can almost leave it there. The beautiful flowers in the window, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely. And then you've got these toppers, which you could use on another card if you wanted to. But just be really delicate when you're taking them out round the edges, because you don't want to tear any of the smaller roses that are sticking out. So let's just take those ones off.
How far back? I was just thinking, like, what's the oldest collection you have, or oldest, like, papers that you've got?
Oh.
Do you think, like, what did you say so lovely was 6 years ago?
I have to say, I give a lot of mine away. So the last lot of papers I gave to a school. And then I wanted to take some, because I just wouldn't have the space. Can you imagine? I've been with Crafters for 14 years.
Wowee.
Like, I've been through every single Sarah signature collection there's been, and I've probably had every single one of those collections, but I wouldn't be able to store them. So, and I've still got stuff in my dad's shed, crafting stuff, which I haven't used for years. So, yeah, I would have to have a look in there and see what I've got, because I bet I've got some really old collections in there.
Let us know in the comments as well if you've got like a collection from so many years ago and you know like when it was from. We'd love to know. I've got some of this collection, says Mary, but not the papers. And Ruth says, I've never crafted them, but I do have a stamp set and the hoop die, she says, from that collection.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But the papers in there, lots of the papers will work with any of these collections that are on today. In fact, I think Katy Sue have been very good with doing lots of colours that are just going to work with so many different paper pads. So
Absolutely.
we're just going to make sure we've got that on there, over the top there. And we'll just do one more. I'm not going to put all the smaller ones on just because we want to get on to do some more demoing. But it'll give you an idea of how you can create cards out of them. And actually, all the rest, you could easily use them elsewhere on the card. You haven't just got to have them. Like there's one rose that's on the bottom here, but you could put more if you wanted to, instead of using them up the top. And then I'm just going to take these ones away, pop that last one on. And I'm also going to bring in the little banners as well. So let me see where that one goes. Got to work this out now. Ah, there we go, that way.
It's a bit like a crafty jigsaw puzzle, isn't it, sometimes, doing decoupage.
Is.
Never done it before. It's really good fun, though.
It is, absolutely. Now, I have got, so inside you've got your Just For You. So I am going to use the Just For You, but I thought let's bring in some of our banners here, because I think these are absolutely fabulous. And I want to do I think the green will work. This is the one, birthday pastels. Is there a green? Yes, there is a green one. I thought there was a green one. So we could put Just For You. Let's do special birthday. So we can put special birthday Just For You. So that way we can mix and match our colours. So I think we'll have that one up here and that one down there. Let's do that, yes. So I'm just going to add some glue to this one. So you can add extras on if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I should have put a foam pad on that, I think, instead. So I'm going to put a foam pad there, just for that end piece.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
There. And then this one will go just at the bottom.
Rosalind says, one of my favourite CC collections was Downton Abbey.
Oh, I remember we'd done Downton Abbey.
Was that like licensed stuff?
So they were licensed collections, yes.
Wow,
Actually, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I remember that. And we did, you know what I used to, we did something called Scruffy Little Kittens. That was really, I loved Scruffy Little Kittens. It was all ladies with pouts and big lips and...
that was Scruffy Little Cat.
Oh, so they did your...
They did our stamps, didn't they?
They did, yes, absolutely. They did
From
your
a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes, they did, that's right. Oh, talking about your stamp, did you get your gift?
From Rachel? The box?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I thanked her and said, brilliant. Yeah, because I got a brilliant gift from Rachel and then the card from Ruby as well.
Yeah, so Ruby got me a bracelet. I had it on yesterday, but it was bright blue, so I didn't have it. I haven't put it on today. She bought me a bracelet. She got Debbie Robertson a card, got you a card. So and
That's really
your box
cute.
is amazing. But that was pyro. Is it, what do they call it? Pyro something.
Yeah, like
where they burn
burnt on.
into it. Yeah. I mean, amazing. That was with that stamp. So, but there we go. There's our decoupage just put into a little card for you.
That bundle, if you want to go for it, $26.98, $37.78. You're going to get those 2 sets within it, don't forget, and 40% of the stock has gone. So you've got your Thinking of You, so you've got the 4 different designs in there. 12 sheets, so 3 sheets of each to be able to build up those beautiful 4 sets. And then you've also got that one, by the way, is the one which Debbie's just used. And then you've also got your Floral collection, which is the set there with all those designs. And again, if I flip that around, you get a little bit of an idea of the kind of designs you're going to be getting. 40% has gone there of that. Very busy across the board on all of these. I would say the majority of the deals, 40% gone and upwards. So if you do see something you like, make sure you get in nice and quickly. We'll give you opportunity to do that. Tina B says, I do love that Crafters Companion still allows us to use older collections. We all have them, and it's nice to see new products integrated into older ones. And Karen says, I've arrived late, but I'm loving the collections. I'm partial to roses, and I love the picture. And Jen Shank says, my oldest paper pad is called So Retro.
Oh, yeah, So
SCW.
Retro. Yeah, that was a really lovely one. I loved that.
She says she doesn't know how old it is, though. Is that previous of So Lovely?
So it would have come out the same probably year,
right.
I think.
So about 6 years ago.
She did them like, like one after the other, really. So, yeah.
Keep the comments coming through. We've got pictures of your pets, which we thank you for. We will look at those very, very shortly indeed, as we get ready to do some crafting with the picnic pups and the cute little kittens as well. I'm going to go and get my chair because I'm going to make a decoupage collie. I can't wait to do that. So I'll get ready, you get ready. Stay tuned. We're going to craft together. But in the meantime, get your goodies. It's all tariff-free on this show, isn't it? So jump in, grab them. We'll meet you back here in about 5 minutes.
Why do I love Crafters Companion? Well, you got 2 comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant when they do their shows. They're so comical when it comes down to wrestling. I know I took the mick out of Craig with his watch, said it must have come from a Christmas cracker, but I like his watch. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, I've had to get myself off the floor. I had to use my Vernon Hoover to suck me up off the floor, and I had to use my foam on a roll to keep me secured up so I don't fall over. Because I'm still in shock, because we know Platinum Plus for life, so I'm Plat Plus. Speak soon.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, briars, misters, quilting clips, die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acid, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue, applicators, envelope box creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, craft kits, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bugs, USBs, bone folders and punch, low tuck tape, pin brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, spelled quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft and sport press, sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate pro and the rotating design board, ultimate first compendium, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
My favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters.
The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes.
Really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well.
The personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators.
The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented.
I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV.
Well, we got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant.
Presenters are great. Demonstrators are great.
Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects.
You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help.
Personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV.
For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family.
And get me a chuckle. It just feels like you're right there in my living room.
I'm getting ready to craft. I might have to. I'm just on the wonk a little bit here. Hang on. I've got a mat down there I stand on. Is this chair go up a bit more? Hang on. Woo! Well, here we go. I like to sit down. Oh, this is going to go down, isn't it? Whoop. Whoop. Did Debbie used to sit down, or do you prefer stand up?
It's really difficult to sit down on these tables. It's different.
Don't sit on the table, sit on a chair.
Yeah.
No, this one's a bit, because, yeah.
At a normal table,
yeah.
It's okay. I quite like sitting down. I think it's nice to sit. I feel like it's more welcoming, actually, to sit down and craft with people. But no, I'm quite happy to stand.
Okay. I want to say my oldest collection, says Rosalind, by the way, is black and gold from 8 years ago.
A what?
Black and gold.
I love black and gold. That was around the time when we did a glamour collection as well, and the glamour, Sarah's signature glamour, was amazing as well. Black and gold. I'm surprised, since we've done black and gold, we haven't done another collection like that, where it's like two colours, because that was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
And Mary Coates says her earliest collection is called Spring is in the Air.
Oh, Spring is in the Air, I think, was the third Sarah's signature collection.
Really?
Yeah, that's a really old
Wow.
one. So that's really going back some, yes.
Good morning, Stephanie. It says, good morning, Debbie, Ben, team, social superstar, and everyone from Farmingdale, New Jersey. And hi to Pamela Greenidge. Just wanted to show a few of your pictures that are sent in. Obviously, we're going to look at it's called Picnic Pups, isn't it? And we've got crafty kittens. So you guys have been sending in your pics. So let's just show you a few. There's a really funny one here. Sorry. A few of yours. So these are Rosalind's too. So this was Ralph and Rosie. Sadly, they lost Rosie last year. But look at those two absolute cuties. I love boxers.
Oh, they are really... How pretty are their faces?
No. They're such loving dogs as well. My friend Simon always used to have boxers. And
I've never really known a boxer.
They're quite... Well, he's always seemed to be a little bit crazy, but very loyal and loving dogs, boxers.
They are very gorgeous.
Ralph and Rosie. What else have we got here, Johnny? Oh, so this is Jen Shank's selection of... rescue cats and kittens. Look at all those.
Oh, wow.
That is looks like a bundle of fun right there, doesn't it?
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. You have rescue cats.
I think that's lovely. I really do. I think if I was ever to get another cat, I would go to the shelter and rescue like an older cat. I don't think I'd necessarily want a kitten. This is Jen Shank's cat. It's called Buttons. Now I think you'll see from this, Buttons does not know how to relax.
That is the best picture I've ever seen of a cat. I love that. Yo, what's up, Mum?
Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? Yeah.
Leave me alone. Let me sleep.
That is so funny. Cats are so funny. So this is Kelly and Yuma. Oh, look. Look at Yuma's face.
Wow.
Alaskan Malamute. Look at that.
Absolutely gorgeous. Is that the dog's birthday cake?
I think it must be. Yuma looks very happy. I think it must be because that is Yuma's cake, I think, for the birthday. Then we have got, this is Tez Thornton's Rosie even. Oh, hang on, tablet's having a moment. 1 second, please, caller. I was going to show you a picture of Rosie and Ozzy. Come on, here we go. Right, Rosie and Ozzy. I don't know what breeds these two are, actually. Anyone know? But they're cute.
Oh, I don't know.
English Setter Cross. Malinois. English Setter Cross Malinois.
Wow.
There you go.
There you go. I wouldn't have even recognised them.
Very cute doggos. Then this is Kim's bear, who's a rescue dog. Loves going shopping. It's in the trolley.
So I actually thought, is that a pig? I thought that was the snout.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then I had to look a bit closer and then see it was the tongue, not the snout. Oh, that's so cute.
Bear's got a little hat on there as well. And then
I love the name Bear.
It's a great name. Do you remember Erin, who used to work here? They had a dog called Bear.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I never knew that. Oh, yes. Well, they had a few dogs, didn't they?
One was definitely called Bear. Stephen Nicole sent us a couple of pics. I've got to zoom in on this one because she's right at the back of the garden here. If you look right at the back, you can see, not a very good zoom there, Molly is right at the back.
Chilling out in the shade.
Chilling out. And then one more. So you've got Molly who's indoors. And then this is Stephen's dog Magic, who is, zoom in so you can see her a bit better.
Magic, I love that.
Just chilling out indoors. Just there by the toy at the back.
Oh.
Super cute.
Got his head down.
So thank you for sending in all those pics. We absolutely love looking at all of your pets. Rosalind just says, Ben, boxers are hilarious. They keep you laughing, always doing something silly. Right, are we going to craft?
We are. We're going to craft. Yes, we're going to do the picnic pups. So we're both doing the picnic pups. And we both decided to choose our dog. So my dog, or my daughter's dog, is Doug. I treat it like my dog because we always have Doug over. And we have Doug when they go on holiday as well. So I'm going to do the Cavapoo. And you're going to do the Collie, aren't you?
I am. I mean, no prizes for guessing why I'm going to do the Collie, who's a little bit of a picnic there. So I'm going to be sticking all that together. We'll show you the kittens because there's a kitten set. I'll quickly show you now, actually. So I'm getting very excited about the crafting. So all the dogs that Debbie's just showing you there, 12 different dogs, and you get 2 of each, so you can make 24 of your toppers, and then you can just choose the paper and the card that you want to work alongside those to create those projects. But hopefully all of your dogs are there. You've then also got all of your cute little kittens as well. And as Debbie so rightly pointed out earlier, they're all doing little hobbies, aren't they? So from being out in the garden to dressmaking, cooking, baking, painting, making jewellery, embroidery, they're all there. And again, you get 12 different designs, 24 sheets, so 2 of each within that set. And, you know, they've been very, very popular because obviously people love their pets, people love their cats, love the dogs. And hopefully they're quite easy to pop together, these, Debbie. That's the plan.
Very easy. Yeah, it is just a case of following them. So what I would recommend, Ben, is I've already cut yours out, but cut them out from the sheet.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut around which the ones I know will be for the Cavapoo. So just all the way around that one. The little faces, when you really look at the faces on there, they're so cute. So just like that. I do that because then when you're wiggling it, these sheets will keep really nice. So keep that together. I've already took out my little topper and I've put together a little card as well. So Ben's got one as well as me. So what I am going to do is not too many parts on the puppies or the kittens. You're going to use your what should we call it? Foam pads.
Foam pads.
Can think of the word. And then we're going to do some decoupaging. So I'm going to use first of all the bigger ones. It's just a case of sticking them on the back then before you put them down.
And why do you think? Why is this easier for you?
Because if you take all these pieces out, then you've got to turn around and it's quite hard. So like, let's just say this apple, for instance. Let's take, so if we pop all those pieces out, it means when you're putting your little pads on, you've got to then try and hold them in place while you stick them down. It's just easier to stick them while they're already on the back.
Yes.
So that's the reason that I do it. It just takes a little bit less time and is easier to do.
Okay.
So popping them there, and then we're just gonna, and then be mindful because there are parts in here, like this bit is gonna pop out. So we're gonna take that piece out, and there's another white piece there. So you don't want to put foam pads on bits that you don't need. So that's the only bits on my one. That's just those 2 pieces, and then the rest we can just put on our little foam pads. And you just choose which pieces you want to use. If you want to use them all, then absolutely. If you just want to use a few, you could do that as well. So
that's it.
Your choice is yours.
Because like on mine here, there's like a bowl of grapes, and then there's like the really tiny little decoupage bit to go on top of those grapes. And I'm thinking that's like, it's so small. Yeah. I don't think I would necessarily use that, but it's up to you, isn't it? Of course.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. You don't have to use all those pieces. Obviously, the more you do, the more dimension. If you are sending in the post, then obviously you probably just want to leave it flat. Yeah. And then I would say do things like ink the edges, because this is uncoated cardstock, so you can ink around the edges. You can use some glitters on there. Oh, yeah. You can enhance if you want to with your pens, although I really don't think they need enhancing at all. So, yeah, the choice is absolutely yours.
And just to say as well, obviously you get the foam pads in the card making kits, but these ones, you'd have to provide your own pads. But I'm assuming you probably got a couple of the kits from today as well, because they are brilliantly priced, I think.
Yeah, they are, absolutely.
But if not, just use your own. Obviously use your own foam pads.
Yeah, we do foam pads on the website, so just grab those. That's our first one.
Oh, what have I got there?
So
oh, a bit of cheese.
It is exactly how Doug used to look when he first was little, because he was very light, and then he's gone a bit darker now, the older he's got. But Cooper, who's a Cavapoo, this looks more like Cooper, because Cooper's the same as my dub, but a lot smaller.
Stacey Lou's Cooper?
Huh?
Who's Cooper?
Cooper is Stacey's
dog.
dog.
Oh, that's right, yeah, so I said Stacey Lou's Cooper.
Yes, and that's a Cavapoo.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that Stacey's Cooper was a Cavapoo, same as Doug.
Cooper was at the pop-up shop.
Yes.
Cooper was very, very cute.
Yes.
Molly Collie was also at the pop-up shop.
I never see Molly Collie. I can't believe.
I literally can't believe it.
Hillary didn't come and see me.
I know, but the thing was, as you will know, I kind of, because there were so many people there.
Yes.
I kind of just, it was hard to kind of move around very quickly to do different things, because as soon as you'd finish talking to one person, then someone else would sort of come over. So I stayed in the same spot a lot of the time. So yeah, but I'm surprised because you were going back and forth quite a lot. I'm surprised that we never bumped into each other.
We were supposed to stay at our stations,
oh.
But because we didn't realise how many people would come, and it was very, very busy.
It was really busy.
Yeah, that we then decided that we didn't want people just standing in the queue, because people were in the queue for a long time.
Yeah.
Because of health and safety, we could only let 50 people in to the actual sales area to choose what they wanted to buy. And Sarah and Leanne were demoing, so they were sort of top and tailing really. So one would be on, one off. And then, so me and Craig ended up going into the sort of where they were queuing and just talking to people. But then Victoria asked if we could have one of us. Well, she wanted both of us, but Craig went off and done his own thing.
Yeah.
So he stayed in with the queues, and I just stayed then back at the station.
Ah.
So there was someone everywhere that they could speak to.
Yeah.
I can't even believe I didn't even see Holly Collie.
No, I can't. I don't know where you must have been at that time. Probably busy.
But you're right. I think we didn't stop speaking to people all day.
Well, the first time I came to say, I think hello to you, was when I was doing that little Facebook Live.
That's
and
right,
and I'd been there 2 hours.
I think that was the quietest time I was then.
Yeah. This is so much fun. Right, pop in the second layer down.
So just building that one up.
I've just noticed that this collie, I didn't realise because I haven't got my glasses on, so this collie is a molly collie because it's tricolour. It's got some little brown flecks around its little snout and little brown flecks.
I said to you, I thought it was very much molly
Yeah,
collie.
she's got a little bit more brown on her face, but yeah, it does look a lot like molly collie. Right, what's next? This little bit here.
I love that you're making that.
I know, it's fun. What are the dimensions on the pet toppers? Like, what's the size of the base on these?
It's just under, or just over 3.5. So it's like half, another ½ inch. So it's, I would say, allow yourself, it's literally just over, about 2 millimetres over 3.5.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. I keep, I keep thinking, oh, that's that bit of decoupage done, but then I see like another bit to like add on. There's so many different layers.
There are lots of layers.
These are so cute, and it doesn't really matter, does it? Like what? Because I've just thought I'm doing the dog first of all, then I've got all the like the scenery bits to do. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in, does it?
It doesn't, not at all. And like this little apple, that goes in the centre of this apple, but I'm thinking I'm going to put it under his paw that it looks like he's took an apple.
Ah, that's a lovely idea. I love that. Little cheeky dog.
Yeah, you can play about with them, put them wherever you want them to be. Yeah, lots of different ways that you could be doing them.
Keep the little comments coming through. I know we've gone fairly quiet here, but we're just in a bit of a...
crafty coma.
Yeah. Oh, come off you.
Then I've just got my last bit there.
Are you nearly done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got to make a card yet.
Oh, yeah, I'm miles behind.
So I've done my topper. Sorry, just move that there so you can see it. And if I just move that so you can see those layers, I mean, that's incredible dimension that you've got there. And then what I've done, again, now these were from, I can remember, this is from the All Occasions pad, which was the 8x8 pad. Do you remember we did that like with one of our collections? So I thought, because it's got these colours in it, and then it's got a sort of gingham print, these would go really well with the colours that are in the tablecloth. And then I've chosen Ben some, which will be nice for him to use under his Molly Collie. Yeah. So we're just going to pop these together and make our card. So I've got that background piece. And also it just shows you what you can use with all your sort of papers that you've got in your stash. You might want to use them with your, I can't think what the word is, the Pets Rule collection,
yes, that's good, yeah.
Which would be really cool with those papers that are in there as well.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that you're getting the backgrounds, but you can then choose how to make your cards or what you're going to put onto these. And then I've got that middle section that we're going to pop down. And I'm just doing different colours and different patterns, like so. That's just going to go in the centre.
Like that. Little down.
Yeah,
this is so much fun! Where's this bit go? I think I'll pop that one on. I think. Well, hang on, where's that? Oh no, that's across the bottom. There we go. I'll pop this little strip on. So I'm not going to use all the decoupage elements here because I think, you know, I've probably done enough with this, which just goes to show that, you know, use it all if you want, but there are elements which you might decide just to leave off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely.
It's entirely up to you.
Yes.
Depends how sort of over the top with it you want to go, really.
Yeah, absolutely. How much do I mention? And also down to postage as well if you're posting.
Oh, that is a really good point, yeah. It's a very good. Get off my finger. Point. All right. You are decoupage doggy. Little decoupage doggy. Oh, man.
So let's pop that right in the centre. Oh, do you know what? I've just remembered that in one of those toppers, there is there's a good boy. Is it a good boy or birthday boy? There's a birthday boy. You could put that on yours.
Good boy. In which one is it?
Birthday boy. It's in one of the toppers. I'll find it for you.
Okay.
So let's just. Are you doing your famous flick?
I did. You got to do the. Oh man. Get off. You got to do the flick. I'm going to stand up. That one. Bit of Keith there. Oh.
You are funny.
Pop that. I love the pattern paper you've chosen for me, by the way. It works really nicely because the like this plaid here. Obviously, the green matches with the grass, and the plaid matches the the picnic blanket.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's almost like you've thought of me there.
Well, I did think of you, yes.
Look at the colour. Look at the layers there. Boom! Right, I'm just going to finish it off. You watch Debbie.
Right, so I've just done mine like this. I've just created another panel that I trimmed off from the side of my card to put on the inside. So all I need is a sentiment to finish it off. So let's grab those banners. I'm going to find that. Oh, because there's a green one, isn't there? There's a green banner. So I'm sure I see a birthday. Yeah, it is. Look, a green birthday boy.
Half a stock of those is gone.
Yes. So we're going to take that one, and then let's have, oh, that colour would go nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to do a special friend. So, oh no, should we do special friend, or should I do it for Doug's birthday? Let's do sent with love, but I'm going to do a best wishes.
I might raise that. Have you raised your main topper element up?
Yes,
with foam
I have. I've put it on foam, yes.
That's what I'm going to do. See? I'm copying from the best. I'm having the same ideas as the experts.
So we've got our little banner there. So let's pop that just on the end. Or should I pop that? Actually, I think it's going to work. Let's pop it there. I like it. Yes. I'm gonna pop
what does that one say?
There. I'm just working out where I'm putting it. That's all. Decisions, decisions.
That's it.
If that's all I've got to worry about, where my sentiment is going, it's not bad, is it?
Not too bad.
Pop that. Just so I can make sure that's.
But and I know like a little bit of prep has gone into this in the form of like you've obviously like made the background and stuff, but they don't take a long time to do they?
Honestly, that
especially if
didn't
you've got pre-made cards.
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use some of my peelables now to put one in the inside. So let's do this one is Wonderful Days. Love that. To wish you joy the whole year through, but more than that, he's wishing you good health, good friends, good times galore through many happy birthdays more.
Can I get a good boy one from you?
Yes, I've got you a good boy one.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And it's a good boy. And it's green.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so that will work really well.
Thanks. Who's a good boy? Who's a birthday boy?
So let's have a look. Let's do. I've done best wishes.
Is there a birthday girl? Because then I could genuinely give this to Molly Collie.
Oh, sorry. Why did I say boy?
Well,
because she's a girl.
Yeah.
I know that.
No, it's fine.
Is there a girl? I don't know if there is a girl.
Must be a birthday girl. If there's a birthday girl.
Oh, but it's not in green.
Birthday girl. Oh, no.
That pink.
Pink might work.
Yeah, pink will be fine.
Yeah, pink's fine because it matches the little bit on the picnic blanket.
There you go.
Thanks.
Sorry, I don't know why I gave you a birthday boy. Yeah, I know that Molly's a girl.
Well, I didn't even correct you. That's the weirdest thing.
Right, I'm just sorted through these. We just need a nice one. Let's Let's have this one. Whatever it brings and whatever you do, may your birthday be happy and special for you, and the wishes that come when your birthday is here all keep coming true every day of the year.
Aww.
Right, so all we're going to do with this one is take this off, and this will go straight onto the inside here. So it's just a case of folding where it's really quite hard to see them, but as soon as you find them, they're ready to go. There we go. I can see that on that one. There we go. So take that off. That's going to stick directly. I'm just going to make sure that's clean on the inside, no bits underneath. I'm going to pop that right in the middle.
Can I have a go with one of them?
Yes, absolutely. It's very exciting. So we can pop that down like that. There's quite a few different ones.
Oh dear. What do I want to say to my dog?
What do you want to say to your dog? Apart from woof.
Yeah. It's terrible. There's not one here that just says woof. May this birthday be the day for you, and the wishes you're making all come true. A day with so much happiness in it, and enjoy 8 single minutes. To wish you joy the whole year through, but more than that, he's wishing you good health, good friends, good times galore. Oh, that's quite a nice one. Can I take that one off?
Yep, so it's just finding where that piece is. It's hard. Once you bend them, that's it there.
Yeah, you've got longer nails than me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Would you like this?
I think I might need it.
Right, let me show you my one. Honestly, I love these. I think they're amazing. But look at that. Just a beautiful sentiment in the middle of your card. You cannot see that at all. I'm going to turn that round. So we've got our birthday card on the front there. So we've got our best wishes with that amazing dog and all those layers. So that's incredible. And then you've got your sentiment inside. Look at that. Incredible. So your beautiful verse, just absolutely gorgeous. And there's our puppy card. Ben's gone very quiet over there.
Wait, genius takes time. Hang on. I love this. I'm really pleased with this. Where are we going?
Oh, that's so nice.
Look at that, and then ready?
Oh, I love that. You've done a 10-fold card.
Yeah?
Very nice.
What did you do?
I just done a normal open front card.
Ah.
I love that. Those papers work really well, don't they?
Yes, it was a very good choice. And look at that decoupage.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It was like the most fun thing to do. I absolutely love it. And this is the thing, isn't it? Like, not only are you going to have fun, like, sending these to people, you're just going to have the best time, aren't you, crafting with them?
Oh, so much so.
And for all abilities, and that's the proof.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. You just don't need any ability. So from beginners to advanced, you can absolutely use these kits, and they're going to be amazing.
Love how the cards are coming together, says Rosalind. Love the mixing prints. Oh, thank you, Becky. Becky says, looks amazing. Yeah, really fun, really fun project. Nice one, says Tez. Ruth says, Ben, I sent you a clip of your glue tape flick. Thank you, Ruth. Always looking for those little clips, aren't you, and those funny pictures. I know your game, but I appreciate them that you send those through. Right, we are going to have a short break. What did you say of the pets? 50%? 50%, I don't know why I'm waving that at you. 50% of the pets has gone. So very busy across those. Keep the lovely comments coming through. We appreciate all of that. And get shopping now. Tariff-free on everything, don't forget. Tariff-free on everything. So grab those deals. We're going to go into a short break. And to keep that theme of dogs and cats, here is a dog that you may well know.
Hello everyone, Holly here again. I can't craft as I only have paws, but I thought you might like to see my favourite toy who keeps me company when my mummy is crafting. So here he is, Space Bear. He lives in space, but he comes to see me when Mummy is in her craft room using her crafters goodies that she loves and seems to get delivered every day. Just saying. Anyway, here he is, my favourite toy, Space Bear. Thanks again, everybody. Bye!
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hello there, Crafters TV. Janie Quigley here. We're in the match. What's not to love about Crafters TV? Come on, the laughter. It's so good. The products. And you look at something and thinking, do I need that in my stash? And then you see the demonstrators and the cards that are being made and you think, yes, I want that. It's just done so cleverly and easy explained and fun. It's made fun. Crafting should be fun. I craft for pleasure. I craft because it helps me through my problems. It helps me de-stress. And watching Crafters TV, being able to talk to people, wow, from all over the world. I mean, that's not something I'd be able to do if it wasn't for Crafters TV. And to meet people, get to knowing people, and the laughter. Come on, the laughter. I mean, some days I'm crying with laughter. It's so funny. Ben, you're a hoot. Demonstrators are all so really clever and easy to explain what they're doing. I just love CCTV. I just love watching. Fills my day. I can get a little lonely. It just fills my day. It just makes everything right. Stops me from going loopy, which I am a little loopy. So, thanks for everything that you do. Love you. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for all of the comments coming through. Who doesn't love an animal card, says Karen Austin. Pure happiness and smiles guaranteed. Listen, whether you have animals or not, I think 99.9% of us, 99.999% of us love animals, don't they? So, these are going to be winner chicken dinner to whoever you're sending them to. Looks amazing, Ben, says Jen. Thank you. Carol says, I love that card, Ben. It's great. And Debbie, what a great card, says Carol. Yes, we made some fantastic cards. Gorgeous, says Altje. Very luxurious. They do look very luxurious, actually, don't they? They do very high end.
Yeah, very high end. Yeah, they're really good quality. When you get them, you'll love the quality of them. They're amazing.
What a cutie Holly Collie is, says Kit. I mean, she is. I mean, as I say, I got the joy of hanging out with her for 20 minutes at the pop-up shop. And Stephanie Theodore says, what great cards. We're having the most fun. And listen, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get, obviously, the joy of making them, but you're going to have the fun as well. And I think that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun, crafting with a smile on your face, enjoying the process, and then enjoying sending the cards that you've made to the recipient and knowing you're going to put a smile on their face. So we're sharing the smiles today. And that's what these kits are about. It's all about the smiles, all about the fun, all about, happiness. And this is a tremendous kit because, again, pets, brilliant. Cats, dogs, yes, but Floral's always going to put a smile on people's faces. And half the stock has gone here on the Pretty Petals. Very, very busy across the board. Value for money, I think, is exceptional. And just to reiterate, so I told you in the last show, some useful information. Angel policy with Katy Sue is you can make to sell just as long as you're not doing it on like a huge scale. So they say as long as you're selling more than 200 cards a year, they're happy for you to make and sell, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And cards like this, if you are making these and you've got these on your little craft store, these are going to draw people over to your stall. And these are the kind of cards that you're going to be making with this next set that we've got. So you've got your flower patch pots. And then you've also got this set, which is the Pretty Petals Picket Fence. I've managed to say that this time. Try and say that 5 times fast. Pretty Petals Picket Fence. Actually don't, because I'm probably going to end up saying something I regret. But again, all the elements within the packs for you. You know, all of the decoupage elements, all of the card bases, all of the papers in there. And the brilliant thing about these sets, which you don't get in a lot of craft kits, you get your foam pads in there as well. So the large ones for those larger decoupage elements, and then the smaller ones for those more sort of teeny weeny bits, all the envelopes as well. Those are just two of the examples of what you can be making. If I just pop those out of the way for you, you can see on the packaging there, again, an idea of the different projects that you will make with this set. And it's easy, again, it's easy card making in the simplest form. You're going to make a really professional looking card quickly and easily. You don't need to have any level of skill, really. But you know, if you then decide to titivate, you want to add more to them, of course, if you've got other ideas to kind of take these to the next level, then you do you. Tariff free, great price, half the stock gone. We're going to have a look at these with Debbie. And again, Debbie, I never said this earlier on, but flowers, literally any occasion.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And then they're fun on top of that. They're 3D, they're constructive. I think, not constructive, yeah, that's the right word, isn't it? Yes. I was thinking, sound like as if they were going to explode. Destructive. But yes, and they're absolutely fabulous. You're getting all different designs in here. So I'm going to have a play with the flower one, the flower pot one. I think the design of these is beautiful. And what I really love about it is you have a choice of what you want to do. So this one could be a different design where your plant pot is this colour at the top and then you've got white at the bottom. And that's the same with all of them. So you have a choice of where you want to go. The border that you get along there, you can use along the actual pot itself. So there's lots of different ways that you can be using them. You've got step-by-step instructions on the back of these, and you've got a really handy little stand, which I absolutely love. So what you would do first of all, I took one of the sheets, so you're getting your pop-out mechanism here. So all you're going to do is take that one. Now this is what I meant by deciding how you want it. So by folding this piece up and that piece over, you're actually getting, sorry, that piece there, you're getting the white rim and then you're getting the grey pot. But if you do it the opposite way round, you would then get the grey rim and the white pot.
Yeah.
So you just decide which way you want it. I'm going to do it so we've got the grey rim and the white pot, so which goes that way. So because actually this piece here is going to be glued together. So we're going to, this will add to the rigidity of the pot, but make sure that you leave a space in the middle. And it tells you here exactly that these are what they look like, which way round you use them. And then this card here is the piece that you're going to put the flowers onto. So what I would absolutely do is make sure this is the bottom of your card that's going to go into here. So that would slide inside because your glue is going to be here. So when you pull it out, you've still got that beautiful design at the bottom. So it's all been really well thought out for you. And then you get this little stand, and all you have to do with this stand is literally fold it and just score it or burnish it like so. And then when that's glued, that will act as your little stand at the back there. So it will actually stand on its own. And then you've got your little border as well. But then on top of that, you have actually got this design here, or both designs. You could cut that out and you could create little toppers for yourself as well. So you've actually got different ways that you can use them all. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to glue our pot together, and then you decide which flowers you want to use. Now, even though, so if I bring this back in, they've used flowers for each design, doesn't mean you can't mix and match them, doesn't mean you can't use this flower design on this pot, these flowers on this pot. You decide where you want to put them. So what we're going to do to start off with is we're going to use our tape. Now I would recommend using a red liner tape, and all I'm going to do, in fact I'm going to get our smallest one, so this is our 3mm one, and I would just put a little bit onto the sides. You don't need to put this right down to the bottom. We just want to put this about here, and that's going to allow for your little piece here that's going to go inside and it won't get stuck.
Gotcha.
So just a little bit on each side. So that's the only additional extra. Or if you just want to use a foam pad, you can absolutely do that, and that will give you a little bit more sort of leeway as well. And then I'm just going to make sure that we burnish that tape down. Not only will that really go into the fibres of our card, it will be easy then to take up the actual tape off the top, the backing. Backing protector film. So let's take that one off as well, like so. So that one now can be folded down, so we're going to just make sure that that's folded directly on top there. That'll rub down, and then on the back, all I'm going to do is just make sure we really burnish that down. So that's created our little pot. Now this piece here, what we're going to do is to keep that from coming up, just burnish that down a bit more. But we're actually going to put a couple of foam pads. So you get foam pads in the kit as well. So we're going to put a couple of foam pads underneath. So that would just be one on there, and then another one.
It's the tiniest little thing, but I think the fact that we've got foam pads in these kits makes them even more purchasable.
Yes.
Because you know you've got everything that you need then.
Yeah,
it's literally
absolutely.
everything that you need, and away you go.
Yeah, definitely. So you can decide where you want this. If you want this to decorate your pot, you can. If you want it to decorate the room, you can do that, which is what we're going to do. So we're just going to use, again, a bit of tape pen, but you can use your foam pads if you didn't have any other glue at hand. That's what it's for.
Do you get as much joy like crafting from a kit like this as you would perhaps like crafting from scratch? I guess it's like a different experience from you, really, isn't it? Because I guess you'll enjoy the process of coming up with something from your own mind, but I guess you must enjoy this type of crafting as well.
Ben, I love a kit.
Takes off all the pressure.
I'm not even kidding you, I love a kit. I actually think kits are for everybody.
Yeah.
Get that straight. I love being creative, but I also love thinking outside the box with a kit as well. So I think there's nothing nicer than just to have all this at hand and be able to freely just create with all of this. I absolutely love it. It's why I love collections as well, because collections are fabulous because you've got everything you need, which is amazing. And this is the same. This is a collection, and they all work together.
And it's where Debbie Robinson started, isn't it, with kits?
Yes,
That's how she started off, wasn't it?
Oh, and me.
Oh, yeah.
So mine was Kanban.
Oh, was it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Kanban, I tried so hard to get onto the Kanban design team. I tried so hard, honestly, and that was where, so you might have heard of Dawn Wheeler, she was on the Kanban design team, Craig was on the Kanban design team, and I tried so hard and I never got picked. I never got picked.
Look at you now.
I know, yes, and that was when Keith was in charge.
Oh, boo! I'll tell him next week when he's back. He's back next Wednesday, I'll get him told.
Yeah, he probably didn't sort out the design team. I think it was our Sharon Callis. I've got a feeling it might have been Sharon that was part of that design team. I'm not sure now.
Wow.
It's such a long time ago. But yeah, so Kanban was all my sort of thing. I used to absolutely love those kits. Now, what you want to do once you've got to this part, you want to put this in so it hits the bottom. So it's coming in the bottom there. By not having your tape right to the end, it doesn't stop this because that narrows in. It means that I've got room for this to go down to the bottom. And then what I would do is get your foam pads, and you're going to place your foam pads onto here. So you want one there, and then we're going to put one on that side. So what that's going to do, it's going to ensure that where you fit your flowers, they're not going to go anywhere else. They're going to actually stay where they should be placed. So now we can take that off. So take those two pieces off, and then we're going to start with our first one. So let's use, which one should we use? Going to use the pink ones, I think.
Okay.
So let's use this one here. And we're just going to take these and place them. So the first one we're going to do, I'm going to place at the top here, like so. And then we're going to use the next one. And I'm going to use this one. So these can go on top of each other there, but I'm going to use them like this, where we're going to overlap them. In fact, I'm going to turn them the other way. Yeah, let's turn that way, like so. And then we can start decoupaging these up. So we've got, let's turn these over, and I'm going to pop some foam pads on the back of them. I'm just going to trim a few of those to make them a little bit bigger, but smaller than the main ones. And then I think it's that one and that one. And then let's just use the smaller one for the small one there, like so. So we're just going to take those ones out. And that one. You've even got some of those little white flowers in the corner here if you want to cut, well, they do pop out as well. Didn't put a little foam pad on there, but we will add a little foam pad to that one. And then we've got that one, and then these two here. So I'm just going to pop some foam pads in that one and that one.
Lots of love for this collection coming through. A lot of people love the other set as well with the picket fence, the Pretty Petals picket fence.
Isn't that this one?
That's with this one,
yes.
But this one is the Flower Patch pots. So Flower Patch pots, where you make these with the pots, and then your picket fence. You do get it in the same bundle, but it's a different kit. The Pretty Petals picket fence. So 8 cards from the Pretty Petals picket fence, and then 8 cards from your Flower Patch pots.
Are you purposely trying to say that quickly?
Yeah, but then I'm slowing down because I realise I could say the wrong thing.
So what I'm doing here, even though I know where these go, I'm actually going to try and build up some in different places as well. So we haven't got to use them all in the same place.
Stephanie just asking about the weight of the paper. She's saying, how would you compare it to CC products like the decoupage pads? Well, the cards themselves are 300 GSM, so that's comparable. The actual decoupage sheets are 150. And then on the Flower Patch pots that you've got, the foil banners are 300 GSM. And the background scenes in your Pretty Petals picket fence, so that the papers for the back, those are 150. So, I mean, it's a nice weight, isn't it, across the board, really?
A really nice weight, yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. And then what you're also getting with these, Ben, you actually get a full set of your banners as well.
Yes.
So, which are beautiful. So we'll use a pink one on there. We'll put Birthday Girl. I've got a feeling there might be 2 lots there. Oh, maybe not. There we go. So let's place that one out. And then I'm just going to put a couple of little foam pads on there as well.
These Flower Patch pots as well are, for people asking, finished card size about 95 by 85 millimetres. So what is that about?
Well, you get, so can I just say, you get the envelope. So if I measure the envelope, that will give you a good indication.
Be about 4 inches, is it?
Yeah, so they're actually a 4.5 by 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 by 6.
4 by 6, nice size.
Yeah, and then all we're going to do is place that just onto there. And there we go. Oh, we haven't put our stand on. Let's put our stand on so I can show you that. So all we're going to do here is put our tape on the back. So I'm just using a tape pen. But red liner tape you could use if it's going to be stood up for quite a while. Then what you're going to do is take this right to the bottom here in the middle. So I'm going to make sure that I've got the same amount of room each side. Just make sure that that's right in the centre. And then just place that down. Once that's down, then just burnish that in. You can see it's exactly the same shade or pattern as the cardstock. Then when that folds up, that literally stands up just like so. There we go.
That's so pretty, isn't it?
Absolutely
brilliant. And just one of the 4 designs that you can make. And of course, you know, you can mix and match the flowers around in here. You know, you can decide if you want to use those foil banners elsewhere. You don't have to use all of the different elements for all the flowers each and every time that you use them. But you're going to make a minimum of 8 cards with this. 8 card bases. Then if you've got any of those florals left over, of course, you can bring those into other projects. And again, that kind of thing you're going to be making, absolutely stunning, beautiful. Got a little stand on the back there as well. And then you've also got your Pretty Petals picket fence. All your elements to be able to create the card with the papers, with the decoupage elements, with the actual card base itself. You've also got the envelopes in there. And remember, with these kits, you're also going to be getting your pads as well, your foam pads. So it's literally everything is there for you to be creating with. We are very busy right across the board for all of the kits. This one is $26.98 if you're in the UK, $37.78 if you're shopping in the US. Over half the stock was gone, so be very, very quick indeed. We're going to take a short break, just give you time to get those deals checked out. And then when we come back, we'll do a final wrap up. If there's anything particular that you want to see in the final 10 minutes of the show, shout now, and then we'll do that for you. But if not, we'll meet you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes time.
Hi Crafty Peeps, Victoria here. I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash. It also connects you with people from all over the world, and nowhere else on Shopping TV you have the opportunity to live chat with other people from the other side of the world, for example, and laugh with them and be there for them when they're having a tough time. But also know that when you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well. And when you're having a bad time and not feeling well, when you're a bit down in the dumpster and you know Crafters TV is going to be on, there's going to be some laughters and there's going to be some fun. And the banter going on between the demonstrators and the demonstrators is just really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well. So that's personally why I love Crafters TV the most. It's the connection, the personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV and all the other crafters out there. So thank you, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart for coming up with Crafters TV and for bringing all the good fun and all the crafty tips to us. Yes, thank you. Keep up the good work, and I love you. Bye.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family. I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
What's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Hi, my name's Amelia Sirocco. Ben challenged us to write a limerick, and he sang mine on Crafters TV, so I'm giving it another go. Advance notice, producer Johnny, sorry. When Sarah was gone, we were sad, but now she is back and we're glad. Show suppers each day, say what? Shout hip hooray, my packages are on their way. Thanks for all you do.
Welcome back. Lovely to see all of your craftimonials. Hey, there's still a few people who promised me a craftimonial who haven't sent it. You know who you are. Have we got another couple to edit? Oh, unless you, I sent you the 3 that I got through on my pages, but I don't know whether or not there are any more sent to the studio. If there were, you will have. Thank you for all the info, says Stephanie Theodos. That is what we're here for, says Stephanie. Trudy says, gorgeous and love to create. LC says, lovely. Debbie. One thing you definitely need to get, I think, you know, especially if you've bought any of the card kits today, these peelables, they are brilliant. As you saw, I just used one on my, my little collie masterpiece right there. And you literally just peel them off. And then pop them down onto your card, and they look absolutely brilliant, I think, like really finishing off a project. And of course you can pop those down onto just your white card or matte and layer, and then pop them down onto there. But you've got lots of different sentiments for all sorts of different occasions. If you go for the Peelables bundle, you get, well, this one says 72, this one says over 70, so you've got over 142 verses in total. The year of Peelables is all these celebrations right throughout the year, basically. So you've got birthday, you've got Mother's and Father's Day, friendship, celebration, you've got Easter, sympathies in there, so that's handy. You've got your get well soon in there. You've also got Valentine's and then Christmas. There are over 70 verses in there, and as you saw, you choose the one that you want, simply take it off the carrier sheet, pop it onto your project, and then just burnish it down. And then this one here is your family and friends peelables. So think of a family member, pretty much got them all in there. Mum, dad, son, daughter, brother, sister, grandkids, aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, husband, wife, friends, all in there. 72 different verses. I'll just read you a couple more, shall I, off the back of these. I couldn't have picked a better friend than you. Happy birthday. A person as special as you makes friendship flourish the whole year through. True friends are never apart, even if we are. You're always in my heart. Sending lots of love. And then, if there ever was a birthday that was perfect from the start, a day of happy hours and a peace of mind and heart. Well, that's the kind of birthday that's being wished for you, a lovely one for you to keep in your memory all year through.
Can we have a Schwarzenegger one?
To wish you all the happiness on your special day could bring, and to hope that future years will hold the best of everything.
It's brilliant.
In all seriousness though, whether you bought any of the kits today, these are brilliant. And I know we've done stamp collections and we've done lots of different sentiments, but these are just easy, aren't they? Easy peelables.
Yeah, so easy. I absolutely love them. When I see them yesterday, I was like, how have I not seen these? I'm absolutely going to get myself some of these, especially this set here, the family and friends, and then your year of peelables. Honestly, the year of peelables has everything. Your family and friends literally have every single person in your family that you can think of. And I love the fact that this could be a topper for the front of your card, but then you could put a beautiful Dad birthday card. I mean, look at this. Time to put down the tools, Dad. A birthday is underway. No time to do any fixing. Celebrations start without delay.
Aww.
So put away your saw and hammer. The spirit level can rest. It's time to make this occasion a day that's simply the best.
I love that.
How amazing is that? So that is not so much now, because my dad has literally retired of everything. In fact, he overdoes it all the time. My dad is super independent, like so independent. He's in his 80s now, but he's starting to realise that he can't do everything. So he done the gardening last week and then decided to go up the tip and take all the gardening, all the weeds that he took up. And he said, and your brother told me that they'd have some help up the tip and they'd have people there. He said, but it was really busy and he didn't like to ask nobody. So he took all these bags out the back of his car and then made himself ill for 2 days because he'd really overdone it. And I said, Dad, you just got to take it easy. Ask for help. I could come round and take your rubbish up to the skip, but he's so independent. But he used to be the handyman for everyone. He used to do everything. And the spirit level was his tool. He wouldn't do anything without putting a spirit level on it, which used to be a standard joke in our house. Is your dad the same?
No, it was my mum.
Oh, your mum?
She was like, my dad literally struggles to screw a light bulb in.
Right.
He's so not practical.
Oh, okay.
So my mum is unbelievable, like carpentry, like electrics, plumbing. So her dad was an architect, so he was obviously very good at a lot of those kind of things. And she just learned from him. So over the years, like she's redecorated our house, made all these amazing things. And she's 75 now. And I'll probably tell you, last year, like she's getting, she struggles a bit more on her feet and stuff. And last year, my sister asked her to go and help her decorate her new house.
Yeah.
So we thought she was just going to go there, do a bit of painting, unsteady on her feet, climbs up a ladder, doesn't she? Falls off and fractures her pelvis.
No.
But she's so bullish that, I should still do it. It's like, well, you obviously can't because now you're in hospital, Mum. She's all right now, by the way, but we're trying to tell her to retire, but she won't just have any of it.
They can get a bit stubborn, but the point is there is a sentiment for everybody in this one, and I love that.
Just a question,
Yes.
I don't know if you've got any coloured card stock. Ruth was just asking what these look like on coloured card.
Yes, so what I would say is you have got, like these ones, they're black, so if you put them onto darker cardstock, they're not going to show. But let me try and find a piece of card that's a bit lighter, and then you'll be able to see.
Oh, I've got some over here, actually. Some of
I've
Keith's.
got a piece of red card here. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you've got blue there. I've got red card. You've got blue card. Let's put one on here because they look fabulous. So let's just take. Here we go. You could give this one to Laura. With love to my darling wife on her birthday. I don't know why I said it like that at all.
Not long till her birthday, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Got a card from Molly and A sentiment for Laura. I'll stick that to a bottle of wine tonight when I go home.
That's funny. I made a card a couple of weeks ago on air, and Sam really liked it. It was on the 10 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
He said, "Oh, can I have that, Debbie?" I said, "Yeah, you could take it home to Nicola." So he took it home and gave it to Nicola. You took my tool. Oh, here it is. You give it back.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry for accusing, and then I
That's
found
right.
it. So, but it's like magic. Look, you just literally give this a rub, and then all of that will just blend into the background. So you can absolutely see them on coloured cardstock. Yeah, all I would say is they wouldn't work obviously on black cardstock.
On blues and things like that, darker
yeah,
blues.
but they will on
purples.
sort of normal colours or just bright colours or pastels or blues, any colours like that. They'll look fabulous in. So you're just going to literally use that to go around.
Brilliant.
Just making sure. It's because it's a bright colour, just making sure that we can go around that and not see any of those pieces. But yeah, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? So a really nice one to be able to pop on there. And then our last bit just there very quickly.
Perfect.
There we go. And rub that a little bit more, but you'll be able to see then.
Oh yeah,
Just
perfect.
about see that on there. You can see it better in the studio actually. It's really hard to see because of the shine on there.
Yeah.
But you can see it. I could definitely see it in there. There we go. Jamie's coming right in there. There we go.
Perfect. Final quick question, we've run out of time. Will the sentiments, do you think, stick to the CC vellum card inserts that we've done?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
They will stick to them, yes.
And Karen just said, I've treated myself to pretty petals, garden florals and the 3D pets. I couldn't decide which was my favourite. Each has something uniquely special. Well, it's brilliant that you managed to treat yourself to all of those. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to grab these Peelables as well, proving very, very popular indeed. Price on those, $39.58. $55.78. Everything is there for you on the Shop the Day, Shop the Show. So grab all of the deals, and we might, if you want, have a little bit more of a look at these on launch party tonight in an hour's time.
We haven't made the wellies. Can we make the wellies in launch party?
Oh, as long as I can do it as well.
Oh, you could do one, yes. Yeah, let's
we'll
do that.
do wellies together. We'll give it some welly tonight on launch party and make the wellies. And then you'll have made everything, won't you? Oh, no, have we done the watering can?
No, we haven't made a watering can.
That's in the other kit. That's the watering can and the wellies.
We could do both. Wellies and watering can.
Well,
yes.
there you go, you see. We could do, yes, we could do one each.
Yes.
Well, we'll do that tonight on the show. Also on tonight's show, we've got your layered sentiment dies, the ones which I thought I knew, which they're not. We've got balloon sentiment dies, the envelope template, Lovebirds complete collection. We've got an Explorer kit, and also, if you love sparkle, our Out of This World deal tonight as well is Vodit Sparkly. But a massive thanks for watching. Thank you to Debbie. Always lots of fun, always lots of inspiration there. We've really enjoyed, haven't you guys enjoyed, the Katy Sue experience? So get all of those deals and get them checked out, and we'll come back with more great ideas and great products for you in around about an hour's time. But as I say, massive thank you for watching. Keep shopping, and Debbie and I will see you on launch party live at 5. Bye for now.